I cannot think of an intro. Something about Dr. Philip resets. I don't know. It was cheesy. Anyway, y'all been asking for this tutorial for a while, so here's how to flip reset. Just like any aerial mechanic, flip resets start with the setup, and the classic setup y'all are probably used to seeing is this one off the wall, and the key to it is to tap on the brakes after contact and wait a second so that you have space for the flip reset. And I want to use this classic setup as sort of a template to show you how to set up a reset on any aerial play. And specifically, I want you to notice the space between my car and the ball. This is important because you have to speed up towards the ball and then position for the reset. And if you don't have space to speed up, then you can't get the reset. So when you start practicing with this basic setup, get used to tapping the brakes, slowing down, and having that space. That way you understand the space you need for resets on other aerial plays, you know, your air dribble resets, ceiling shot resets, etc. On top of this, you also want to be focusing on popping the ball more upwards than you would with an air dribble, because it does take a lot of time to set up and get the reset, so you want to buy yourself more time and keep the defense away and just make it easier for yourself. And this is the code to the training pack you see on screen. Code will be down in the description as well. You know, right next to that the delicious red subscribe button. You should click it. See what happens. Something cool might happen. I don't know what'll happen. Click it. Find out. Anyway, now that we have thoroughly covered the setup, let's talk about actually resetting your flip. As I'm sure y'all already know, the way Rocket League resets your flip is by landing all four wheels on a surface. The ground, the ceiling, the ball, even a Bonez. So yeah, just make sure you have all four wheels touching the ball and that you've clicked that subscribe button, and you will get your flip. Now, I like to use a tornado spin when I approach the reset because it does get you closer to that upside down position. But even if you don't use a directional air roll, you're going to want to boost throughout the spin. As I stated earlier, you need to accelerate beforehand so that your momentum carries you into the reset. The final tip that a lot of gamers don't really understand out there is that the angle you get your reset at matters. I see players learning this mechanic, just hitting the exact bottom of the ball, and then their flip doesn't do anything to the ball. This is because you don't actually want to be directly under the ball. You want to be behind a little bit. If we look at it from this side angle, when you use your flip, you can hit it forward. And if we're directly under it, we just whiff. This means actually going more than 90 when you lean back, but play around with the angle and you'll figure it out. And all of this is definitely awkward for players at first, so don't get too frustrated if you can't pick it up right away. Getting the reset and getting that perfect angle does take a lot of tiny adjustments and can be weird at first, but it will come with time. Which brings us to the final step, using the flip. This is where flip resets get very interesting because there's so many possibilities, but I've narrowed down using your flip into 3 lanes. The first lane is just using your flip right away. You're low to the ground, you don't have much space or time, so you just grab the reset and flick it straight away. Pretty straightforward and trusty. It's the one you'll see most people using most of the time, and this is kind of the simple OG way of using it. The second lane is where you grab the reset and then wait, and then you no, keep waiting, you can do it, and then surprise the defense with a scoop shot or some sort of delayed flip. Use this when you're higher up and have a little more time and space to really place the flip to get a lot of power and accuracy. The final lane is to freestyle. Grab the reset and then go wild. Musty flick, double reset, double tap. You guys get it. Pop that ball up high, buy yourself a bunch of time, and then go wild. And freestyling is super difficult and technical, so I'm not going to go too deep into it on this video. But if y'all want to see a tutorial on musties or stall resets, just let me know down in the comments, and I can do that sometime in the future. Who knows? And there you go. All the tips and tricks you could ever wish for, and now all that's left is hundreds of hours of practice and constantly asking, where is my flip, bro? Have fun with that. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what videos you want to see next down in the comments. If you want to hang out live, my Twitch is in the description along with the rest of my socials. And here's a cat vibing out. Peace.